Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. I am your host, Lester Gonzalez, and as an educator, life coach, and writer, I will talk about self improvement, personal growth, success, and how our mindset plays a crucial role in our lives. Please leave a follow as it will help grow this podcast. And that being said, for today's helpful lesson, I want to talk about, dealing with negative thinking patterns. There are so many negative thinking patterns that we deal with on a day to day basis, and, it could significantly impact our mental and emotional well being. It often holds us back from reaching our full potential and living fulfilling lives. But don't you worry, I will help you guys out in terms of the strategies we can employ to overcome these patterns and cultivate a more positive mindset. So, without further ado, let's start with the first reason or first strategy of how we could get a grip of negative thinking. The first thing we should do is have, this essential of cultivating our awareness and thoughts. We have to pay attention to narratives playing out in our mind and identify any recurring patterns of negativity. Awareness is the first step towards change. And the more we are aware of our surroundings and things that bring this negativity into ourselves, the more we'll have control and the more we could help ourselves in a way to problem solve. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about and the next strategy of, getting rid of these negative thinking patterns is reframing. You see, reframing involves challenging and replacing negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, it's more of just challenging those thoughts by asking yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? Then reframe those thoughts with more balanced and empowering perspectives, right? We're just trying to change our thought process when it comes to reframing. Figure out a way to get away from this negativity and turn it into a positive. The next strategy would be self-compassion. You have to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you're struggling with negative thoughts and emotions. Remember that it's okay to not be okay and that imperfection is part of the human experience. The next strategy would be the power of gratitude. I find this strategy the most important thing in terms of getting rid of these negative thoughts because the more we lack gratitude, the more it will drag us down, right? And sometimes we feel ungrateful of things and it just brings a lot of negativity. Maybe it'll often have us compare with other people who have it better. But no, we shouldn't think that way. We have to start practicing gratitude. It helps us focus on the things in our life that we're often thankful for. And we need to start maybe a gratitude journal or simply take a few moments each day to reflect on the blessings in our life. It's about cultivating an attitude of gratitude that can help shift our focus to what's wrong and what's right. And now let's explore the next strategy would be to challenge our assumptions and beliefs. Often our negative thinking is fueled by deep seated beliefs or assumptions about ourselves, others, or the world around us. We have to take the time to examine these beliefs and consider whether they're serving us or holding us back. You see, the challenge is irrational or unhelpful because sometimes, these beliefs will take us over, but we must find a way to replace them with more empowering ones. The next strategy would be self-care. And self-care is super crucial because we need to take care of ourselves before we could get rid of these negative thinking patterns, right? And engaging in activities that nourish our body, mind, and soul, whether it's, I'd say, exercise. I love lifting weights. I love doing my cardio and hitting the sauna, maybe utilizing meditation, spending time in nature or connecting with loved ones. These are the things we need to start trying to focus on because taking care of ourselves holistically can help boost our resilience and equip us to better deal with negative thinking patterns. And lastly, I'd say to seek support when needed when negative thinking thoughts appear in our minds, I wouldn't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or mental health professionals, or maybe a teacher to look up to for assistance or guidance. You don't have to face your struggles alone, and remember that. And there's no shame in asking for help when you need it. I'd say the biggest thing you have, or the biggest asset you have, is the people around you, especially the ones that care about you. So, overall, I'd say just dealing with negative thinking patterns is a journey of self awareness, self compassion, and self care all together. And by cultivating awareness, reframing negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, challenging beliefs, or maybe prioritizing our self care and seeking support, we can break free from the grip of negativity and cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for listening and joining me on this exploration of dealing with the negative thinking patterns. Remember, you have the power to change your thoughts and transform your life. But until next time, stay positive and keep moving forward. Wishing you a life filled with positivity, resilience, and inner peace. And as always, have a blessed day.